Hi, Jan Taylor, Indigo Soul. Today I'm going to be covering all about what is intuition. So, what is it really? Does anybody really know? It's that inner voice, that feeling in your gut when you just know that something is right or that something is wrong. It can be a feeling of butterflies. It can make you feel excited. It can be a flash of inspiration when you get up in the morning and you just get a flash of inspiration knowing that you really need to do something. You get all excited about it. So excited, in fact, you don't even know where to start. You're just too excited to even sit down and start doing it, whatever it is that comes to mind. That is your intuition. But the problem most people have is learning to decipher between what is intuition and what is those silly little voices of doubt in your head telling you, no, that's not right, you shouldn't be doing that, that's not very logical. And a lot of people struggle to know what is the right thing to do, and they struggle making decisions in life. And that's when the turmoil starts, and that's when you get so much in your head, you just can't calm your mind, you can't sleep, and you just constantly worry about everything. So learning to tap into your intuition is one of the best tools you can have. And a lot of people think that only people like me that are really woo-woo can tap into their intuition, but that's completely nonsense. Everybody, every single person can tap into their intuition at any time. Let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever thought about a friend that you haven't seen for a long, long time, and you think, oh, I haven't heard from that Jane for ages. Wonder how she's doing. And then maybe the next day or a couple of days, or maybe even the same day, she rings you or she texts you and you think, oh, that's funny, I was only just thinking about her, Jane, and now she's got in touch with me. Well, that's your intuition, believe it or not, telling you that Jane is going to ring you, okay? Or have you ever been to look at a house to rent or a house to buy, and as soon as you walk through the door, you think, oh, wow, I want to live here. You haven't even been through all the rooms, but you know that this is going to be the house for you straight away. That happened to us actually when we bought our house that we're living in now, which was only just over a couple of years ago. We'd looked at quite a few houses. Some of them we were like, I'm in and ahhing, I'm not quite sure, I don't know whether the kitchen's big enough. Not sure about the bedroom, I didn't like the decor, but then again we could decorate. But with this house, I wouldn't say it was probably the best looking house out of all the ones we'd seen, but as soon as we walked through the door, I'm very big on energy and whether something feels right, and it felt like we'd lived here for years. It felt like our house before we'd even moved in, and we just knew it was the house for us. That's intuition as well. Have you ever met someone new? Straight away you click, you get on really well. You could sit there and talk for hours, not even notice the time passing. You feel like you've known them all your life. They completely get you. They completely feel like you in a way, because they really, really gel with everything you're saying, and you can just sit there and laugh and just get on so well. Well, that is intuition as well, okay? And that intuitively tells you that you need that person in your life at that moment in time. It's not to say they're going to always stick around, because they don't always. Sometimes people come into your life, as the saying goes, for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And you usually do know if it's a lifetime type of person. Not always, but you do. For example, when I met my husband, not a lot of people know, but I've actually been married 3 times. My husband now is my 3rd husband, and thank goodness he's the right one. I'm not going to be getting married ever again, he's the one for me. But I'm so glad I had that experience, because I knew what was wrong for me, you know. And as soon as I met my husband, I felt like I'd known him for years. And in fact, the night I met him, he actually told me he was going to marry me. So he had the same feeling as well. So, you know, I didn't always get it right in my life. It was only later on in life that I learned to tap into my intuition. So don't ever think that it's too late, because it's not. I've had numerous jobs as well. I started off as a secretary, and I've been an administrator. Lots of different jobs I had when I was a secretary and an administrator. Then I decided that wasn't for me. Took the leap of faith and started teaching, which I absolutely love, but then I fell out of love with that as well. And now I'm doing something completely different. So it's never too late to change your life and to tap into that good old intuition. Okay? But how do you know if it is your intuition? How do you know if it is, or if it's that little voice? Can be a bit difficult sometimes, can't it? Well, check in tomorrow. I'm not going to talk anymore today, but check in tomorrow and I'll tell you how you can find out if you are tapping into your intuition correctly or not. Okay, so any questions, please pop them below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Hope you've enjoyed that for now. And between now and tomorrow, see if you can tell whether it's your intuition or not. Have fun. Bye for now.